guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Raid Shadow Legends. Welcome to the video, guys. How are you all doing? Hopefully well. Today we're going to talk about, well, I have 5 champions that are fully empowered on my account. I thought I would give a review of all 5 of these in one video, talking a little bit about why I like these champions, why I maybe dislike these champions, maybe power ranking these 5 champions, show a little bit about how I built them all, and then take you into some areas using the 5 empowered champions. I don't know, serendipitously, I've just fallen into this where now I have a full auto team for Dark Fae, which is kind of hard to do because when you get there to the, the final stage, you have to go against your own champions, but this team can actually stay alive on full auto. A few other areas that I could use this team altogether, they can actually beat these 5 champions. Coincidentally, they can beat level 25 of Fire Knight, Dragon's Lair, and Ice Golem's Peak. I haven't tried them on Spider 25, but maybe? Nah, there's probably not enough support there. I don't know, Mashald with the Leech. Anyway, let's look at the 5 champions first, guys. And I want to ask you, actually, before we look at the champions, I want to ask you guys, have you ever empowered a champion? Not fully empowered. You gotta be really dirty gemmer to do that.
Thank you, boys. Thank you.
Or have really bad luck in pulling a bunch of the same legendaries.
That's your problem.
But have you ever empowered a champion before? If so, what is your overall strategy, right? Me, personally, I like to go and try to get my, entire duplicates maxed of my guardians first, and then focus on empowering champions with a few exceptions to the rule. You can see most of my champions are, Undead Horde, Demon Spawn, but there's probably gonna be an exception or two. For example, Knight's Revenant, right? So I could use all 4 of my Tomb Lords, or I could have used them to actually get 10% defense and extra 10 speed on all my Knight Revenant champions, legendary that is. But I kind of thought to myself, well, Tomb Lord's my most used Knight Revenant legendary anyway, so I think it's better off fully empowering. But anyway, guys, let me know in the comments, how do you feel about empowering in general? Is it something that you think is just kind of reserved to the dirty pay to wins like yours truly in this game? If you think I'm bad, there's some people out there with 20, 30 plus fully empowered champions. That's insane to me, just knowing how much I've pulled or spent to get the 4 that I do, or the 5 that I do have.
As long as we get paid or you get shot, I'm happy.
Anyway, we have Fushon. Fushon is a Lizard Men Force Affinity nuker, and he's a great nuker. We're going to see his damage compared to the other 5 or 4 champions here that we have selected in today's video. And yeah, Fushon is probably going to be out-damaging everybody in every single battle. He has on his A1 a chance to grant an extra hit. On the A2, he has the Soul of the Drake's 2-time hitter, a lot more damage, same percentage of a stun. And then he has Shred, 4-time hitter at random, with the big version of decreased defense. He will also be our aura lead throughout all of the battles today. Ally speed 24 in all battles. So really good aura there. I don't have to tell you that. Kind of cool to have an aura like that, speed in all battles, best in the game on a nuker, So it gives him kind of even more utility or versatility in his kit. So I have him in Savage with crit damage. And, overall, look at all the bonuses we get here. So shame on me, 94% crit rate. Need to improve that a little bit. Don't want to be landing weak hits with your nuker, especially out of all your champions, right? So you can see the Faction Guardian bonus we get, and then the empowerment bonus we get on top of the arena and the Great Hall. So man, Great Hall, arena bonus. I think I'm in gold 4 right now, I think. Mastery bonus. Faction Guardians is significant, but then look at all we're getting here from the full empowerment. Over 6,600 on the HP, some extra attack, 400 defense, 15 speed, 10% crit rate, 30% crit damage, 55 accuracy, and resist. Man, it really adds a lot, obviously, to the overall champion's potential, right? We have Helm Smasher as our mastery here, as our tier 6 option. So I like Fushon. He's kind of a simple, a little bit of control, nice speed aura, and a lot of damage is what you're going to get out of Fushon. Crayola Witch Arm. Now she's going to be, I think, my second favorite out of all these champions. My second favorite, and she's really good, guys. Crayola, my personal favorite ally attack champion in the game. Binding Glow, you're only joining up with 3 random allies, not 4, but it is on a 3-turn cooldown, and you also get a stun on there. You have an AoE increase attack attack on all allies and increased crit rate 3 turns, and then attacks all enemies on a 4-turn cooldown, okay? She also has kind of a handy shield, 10% of the champion's max HP on the ally with the lowest HP for 2 turns. Not bad for an A1 to kind of add to an overall really, really robust kit. We have Helm Smasher as well for her mastery. I don't know if that's the right choice given the build and the ways that we're using Crayola right now in the game, but we're not going to go ahead and change anything. The most important thing is the Relentless gear, right? So I have Relentless, I have 1 protection, extra 20 resistance, sure, we'll take it. You actually stumble into having a decent amount of resist on all these champions because of the Great Hall and because of the empowerment bonus. So we had just kind of an odd chest piece with protection on it. Hey, a 1-piece set? I'll take it. Why? Might as well, right?
Just give me something. Anything.
In terms of overall stats for Crayola, we have 98, 253, so a lot of crit damage on my Crayola, 204 on the accuracy. Not enough to consistently land that stun, but mostly we're just using it against bosses, and that's all she needs. Accuracy 4 is that stun. We have a lot of defense, decent amount of attack, a decent amount of HP, but mainly speed is the stat that we're after here, and you guys can see the same empowerment bonuses, faction guardians, etc. So Relentless gear is the biggest thing though. Relentless gear, getting an extra turn on ally attack champions for me, just golden. More ally attacks, thank you very much. Crayola even having an extra turn or lasting increased attack and increased crit rate for that extra turn vis-a-vis the proc of the Relentless gear is incredibly useful. Powerful, right? We have Nethril as well. Nethril was my first fully empowered champion. Just what can I say about Nethril, man? Very, very good and often underrated champion in the game. We have him with 100 and 276 crit rate, crit damage, 391 accuracy is going to be very important. All 3 of his abilities do need accuracy. 232 on the speed, so able to get a lot of speed, 25 extra speed just off of the Guardian and empowerment bonus, and then a lot of attack as well. So this is Nethril really, really, on steroids, right? He has the poison on the A1, he has the AoE stun or decreased speed on the A2, very good ability, Ghastly Horrors, and then Bat Swarm, it's a turn meter reduction by 75%, so a lot of control in Nethril's kit. I think some players, especially players who are kind of old school or, don't have Nethril, they think, oh, a poisoner, he's a triple hitter poisoner. No, it's a lot more than just that, right? Sure, that's how you're going to use him against Clan Boss, but you can use him in the arena or anywhere else in the game because of the control capabilities as well. We do have Giant Slayer as our tier 6 mastery. You can see the mastery window over here. Also picking up the obviously Master Hexer and Sniper ability from his kit as well. All right, next up is going to be Mashald. Oh, what do we have, excuse me, for gear? Okay, so just kind of a haphazard assortment of artifacts here. Perception, crit rate, and speed to get those stats to where we wanted them to be. Mashald has double speed and crit rate gear. You can see that crit rate gear not often used in the end game here, but this is kind of an old build that you know how it is, or maybe you don't, but sometimes you have a champion in a build that kind of works, you're happy with their stats, it might not be the perfect optimal build, but now that I have Mashald where he is, I'm kind of happy with it. So I have 104 and 288 on the crit rate, crit damage, 292 on the accuracy, which he does need for that leech, so it's important that we have that as high as possible. 247, a lot of speed again on all these champions, and then defense could probably stand to gain a point or 2 or a couple hundred points or 2. Same thing with attack, a lot of HP on this champion. What do I have on his chest here? I do have HP percentage, that's why, okay? So a little bit more of a durable, long-lasting, survive the entire battle build on Mashald, primarily because he's, gosh, maybe my favorite, maybe second favorite with Sissy of Flame Tongue. Who else am I using? He's really up there for Hydra Clan boss, is what I'm trying to say. So I need him to actually stay alive, so I need some HP on that chest. Crit damage on the gauntlets there, and speed on the boots. I already told you the total overall stats. This A1 is tremendous for Hydra Clan boss. Attacks one enemy, heals him 30% of the damage inflicted, and then attacks all enemies under leech. Basically all the time, provided they don't block it, the Hydra heads or the enemies are going to be under leech because he has this insane, one of the strongest abilities in the game, ability in Tornado. Increased speed, increased crit damage on all allies, True Fear leech on all enemies, grant an extra turn, what? This is just an insanely good ability, what? True Fear, Leech, increase crit damage and speed, extra turn. Wow. Okay, he can heal himself as well on this open wounds, steal buffs as well. So overall, a very, very good ability. Continuous heals on this champion for 3 turns on this A3 ability, and increase attack in dungeons by 34%. In terms of masteries, we do have War Master Mastery on Mashald as our tier 6 mastery option. And then last but not least is going to be Tomblord, who received a pretty good buff. Now this build for Tomblord is so that he can solo different areas in the game. I do have a Tomblord solo build. He can solo Ice Golem, he can solo Dragon, he can solo several Doom Tower bosses in the build that I have him in today's video. Regeneration in Immortal set, so he's healing himself every single turn by a lot, 18% of his max HP. And then we have total stats. Let me show you total stats real quick. Again, I mean, just insane. When you look at the base stats on these champions with the empowerment bonus, it's a lot, right? 75k HP, 3800 attack, 2800 defense, 242, 100, 168, 306. Obviously, accuracy, again, going to be very important for Death Burst, where you can put 4 poison debuffs on all enemies for 2 turns. That's insanity on a 3-turn cooldown. And then Blight, decreased turn meter of all enemies with less than 50% HP by 100%, and then has a 100% chance when invoked to placing decreased attack debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. Also has a 100% chance of placing decreased defense on all enemies for 2 turns. Grants an extra turn if an enemy turn meter is fully decreased by this skill. Wow, oh wow, oh wow. This guy's a beast. They also changed his aura, increase ally accuracy in Doom Tower battles by 70. So a really good accuracy lead for your Doom Tower battles as well. We do have the Oppressor. Interesting. I forgot that I went Oppressor Mastery on this champion. Increases the turn meter fill rate by 2.5% for each active debuff cast by this champion. So we're going to see a turn meter fill rate of increase by 10% very quickly with all of those poisons, the decreased attack and the decreased defense that he's bringing to the table. So kind of an unorthodox build, but a very, very strong one. Again, with the solo regen and immortal gear, we have what? Let's see, crit rate on the gauntlets and HP percentage on the chest. Speed, obviously, on the boots on all these champions. All right, guys, so I've shown you the builds for all these champions. Let's put them together, and let's start out on Doom Tower. As I said, I can now, I think this is the highest Dark Fae that's unlocked right now. Let me show you them solo Dark Fae, which is really, really cool. As I said, I'm running Fushon in the lead, all +4 empowerment. Here we go. So I'm going to talk a little bit about these champions do in the actual battle and why, you know, they're all, it's crazy how they kind of fit together really well too, right? So what is this team lacking?
Me?
Well, we're lacking a little bit of support, right? We have Crayola with that little shield on her A1. We do have the Leech of Mashald and a lot of self-healing on Mashald, increased speed as well. But there's no Reviver in this, you know, this OP, pay-to-win team here. There is, however, ally attack and a ton of damage. So here we go. We get to Dark Fae. And you'll see what happens, right? Basically, with Mashald on the team, with just Fushon on the team, as soon as Fushon...
I hope you have a nice day.
We do lose Nethril, but Fushon, when he shreds, is pretty much game over, right? We're gonna kill our team. We'll lose sometimes 1 or 2 champions. Here, we only lost 1.
You're gonna see a guy who will sacrifice himself for this team because he knows when it comes down to it, you're gonna do the same for him.
I don't think so.
But I've never wiped. This is a 100% success rate for this little squad that I have of all empowered champions. So again, let's talk about these champions. So Mashald is going to kind of keep everything going, right? He's proccing a bunch of extra turns. He's dealing an insane amount of damage, increased speed applied to the rest of the team, and the Leech, allowing everybody to heal themselves throughout the duration of the battle. So Mashald is really the carry, and he's my #1 favorite champion out of these 5. Now, let me just tell you one thing first. All 5 of these champions are absolutely insane. I want you to rank them. How would you order these champions? Mashald's my #1 because he's just so incredibly good. Crayola's my #2. #3 is going to be Tomblord. #4, Nethril. #5 is going to be Fushon. Now, Fushon, I love. And I use them a lot, right? But I do think at the end of the day, he's a nuker with a really good aura. A good force nuker. Whereas the other champions, Tomblord, Nethril, And then Crayola, I mean, they have something that make them incredibly unique, you know? So here it is, guys. Dark Fae taken down, a new best turns, right? We have Fushon with almost 1 million damage. So again, if you're looking for sheer damage, look no further than Fushon, a very, very good nuker. We have Nethril with 228, not a lot of damage from Nethril, but again, he is the control monster on this team. We have Mashal with 700k, Crayola with 700k, good job Crayola, and Tomblord with 262. So let's go ahead and go. The beautiful thing about this team is they can beat, I think, anybody except for Bommel. So let's just go against the Griffin here. This is Doom Tower Hard, same team. Yeah, Bommel we're not going to be able to beat with this squad, right? But they're, I mean, it's pretty insane, right? I mean, this is no Seer team. This is no, well, Seer's not going to matter on these Doom Tower runs. What I think I'm going to do is probably, you know what? I'll show you. I was gonna say I'll probably end it after this run because I could show you against all the traditional dungeons, but it's kind of the more of the same. But for those of you who want to chill for a little bit, we will show you. We'll just do Fire Knight or something, and see how this team does as well. You can take my word for it that this team can easily clear Dragon, Fire Knight, and Ice Golem. Let's see how we do against Spider 25 with these 5 champions. Again, there's no burner in there, so I think we're probably gonna wipe. But just have some fun with the. Let's have some fun with it, right? And let me know. Those of you who said yes to empowering champions, who did you empower? Let me know. Because a lot of my champions that I could have empowered, I just haven't yet for the reason that I shared at the beginning of the video, right? So Crayola, I mean, she's, besides Mashald, she's next most important on this team. Increased attack buff is incredibly powerful and important. And then the ally attack, we're getting a lot of damage off that ally attack. Tomblord is a close kind of 2B because he's the debuffer. He's applying the decreased defense and the decreased attack, right? Not to mention the decreased speed. You might want to argue he's the second most important. But again here, Fushon against the Celestial Griffin now, 1.1 million. Nethril 280.
If you want to get crazy, we can get crazy.
Or 3, excuse me, 89. Can you read, Ash? 277 on Mashal, Crayola 473, 130. And in terms of healing, again, Fushon takes the cake there. Of course, a lot of heal vis-a-vis that leech applied by Mashal that does not show up on the stat sheet. All right, guys, I wish I could show you a full Hydra run, but just take my word for it. If I can find an old screenshot of what Mashal did on my last run, I will include that in the video right now. Suffice it to say, he's the best. Well, I've already told it. Tamisha, Sissia, and Mashald are my favorite 3 in the entire game. Doom, or excuse me, Doom. Where's my brain today, man? I left my brain. But those are my favorite Hydra Clan boss. That's what it's called, huh? Champions. So Fushon the lead again. Let's see what happens here. I'm not too optimistic, but let's give it a shot. Can we take down Spider 25? So Nethril will get an opportunity to shine here. I felt so bad like ranking Nethril 4th, but again, these are like some of the best champions out there, right? We landed a weak hit there, so we did not apply the poison of Tomblord. Keep in mind, this is Spirit going into Magic Affinity here. Same thing with Nethril, so maybe this won't be his time to shine. Same thing with Mashal. So 3, of course, of our team is negative affinity matchup here. So can we even stay alive? Can we place debuffs? Let's see. So we get that extra turn there because an enemy's turn meter was fully depleted off that A3. Remember, on a 4-turn cooldown from Tomblord. And now we got a little bit of momentum going here, but no, you know, we need an HP burn on the team too. I don't know if the poisons are going to be enough to get the job done here. Fushon obviously is just the Energizer Bunny of just raw damage, and he might be the guy. Mashal and Fushon might be the last 2 people standing on this team. So what I'm gonna do is, this is kind of boring now that I'm looking at it. I'm gonna go ahead and see, wait till the end here. See if the team can take down Spider 25 so we can say that this team can definitively beat every level 25 dungeon. One team to beat them all. Is that what the YouTube videos say? Even though it's the dirtiest of pay-to-win all legendary fully empowered teams. Little caveat there. I'll be right back in a moment, guys. All right, guys, it looks like we're gonna get the job done. Only took us 7.5 minutes, no big deal. But the spider is about to fall. There she goes. All right, so who do we have here? 16 million on Fushon, 1.8 million heals. My God. 10 million Nether, 10 million Mashal, 7 million Crayola, and 1 million Tomblord. All right, so there we have it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and quickly, which 4 of these champions should we play a quick arena battle or two just to have some fun with this squad here? So I don't know if we're going to be fast enough to beat speed teams, but let's just try, right? All right, so we don't have to look too far, do we, there, Ash? Let's go ahead, Fushon again on the lead. Nethril for turn meter. I think we want to go with this squad. Leave Crayola out, right? So team power 402. Man, this guy's, if he beats me, which he's probably going to, with Foley gonna nuke me down.
Not really sure how to feel.
Yeah, this is gonna be, okay.
Something in the way you move.
So far, not so good. Nethril, it's all on you.
No.
Okay, it's not on you. I don't know if we can beat speed teams because we're not fast enough to beat speed teams. This team, though, I mean, not many people run Septimus in the arena, so we might even beat him in the speed race. Let's see. It's dangerous, though. It's no. Man, so not so formidable when you put this team in the arena, is it, guys? We're not done yet. We're close to done. All right, so we'll blight, debuff, and then let's try to, I think his A2 has harder multipliers. Let's try to kill everybody with Nethril. Well, we stunned 2 of them, and Tomblord stays alive. So let's try to take out, ooh, no. All right, wait a second here. Bat Swarm. Oh, didn't get it. Okay. Take her down. Take down Lysandra. Oh my God. Now we get Bat Swarm. Boom! And there we go. Wow, OP team. Forget about it. The best team that ever lived. Okay, I'm joking here, guys. Slumming in gold 3 right now. No big deal with the dirtiest pay-to-win team. However, what about this team here? What about this team? We might actually go first. This will be the last team of the video. Thank you guys for chilling all the way till the end of the video. Oh, no. Okay, it's over. It's over, right? I mean, yeah, it's over. Let's see what we can do, though. Oh, they have Candrafon. Candy, take me down, man. Take me down. So they all have block debuffs. What can I even do here with this, you know? Yeah. I guess I just A1. All right. Bat Swarm. Can't block, obviously. Let's just go in here and see. Boom. Okay. We take down. Uh-oh, here it is. Ooh.
Why? Why me?
We stay alive. 2 of us stay alive. Here we go. Okay, so do you think we can kill Candy? Boom. Oh, he had Swift Parry. Oh, man. I got nothing here. We're down, man. Because I don't, yeah, what can I do here, right? What can I do? Hopefully withstand, if I killed Candy right there, I might have been able to take down the whole team. I don't know. But hey, keep in mind, he has a mortal. Tomblord has a mortal in regen on, right? I don't think we can ever kill Vogoth, you know? Not to mention with there, he's got so much healing on this squad. We need to get in there and take out Candrafon first, right? But those provokes, yeah, I think this might, but we're probably going to lose, right? But it also might be one of those battles that if we can end up killing Candrafon, we might not be able to win. Even if we do, yeah. I don't know, man. This, come on! Okay, we landed some poisons that time at least, but they're all stripped away. They're all stripped away. Yeah, it's a never-ending battle, guys. We've got the regen in Immortal. I don't know. I'm going to end it there. I'll save you guys this pain. Thank you for watching all the way till the end of the video. I appreciate you guys. You have a great day, great night. Just kind of watching in the background there. Yeah, this one's going to go on forever, right? It's going to go on forever. Thank you so much, guys. And as always, take care, guys.